Hi friends. In this video, I'm gonna give some advice for like younger students in like high school. Now, the first advice that I want to give to like younger students is that exams don't mean anything at all. You should not be worried about school exams at all. And I kind of wish that I had like failed more exams. I remember like all the times where I actually like failed in the school exams, and honestly like now it's all just a good laugh for me. And like you should not be worried about school exams at all. But like GCSE and A levels, like sure, like that requires a minimum requirement to go to like college and university. So that one is kind of important, but still nonetheless, even if you fail any of your exams, that is completely fine. Your grades do not determine anything. Your grades doesn't determine your intelligence. Your grades literally mean nothing. So just relax. And I also want to say, in schools, we really do sit down for a very long time. I think we've been sitting down for like 8 hours inside school, and honestly, that is extremely bad. I watched this TED Talk which like talks about why sitting down is like so bad and stuff like that. I'll put it inside the description below. I know we can't really do anything much about sitting down. You have to like sit down to like study and stuff like that, but like honestly, like after school, try and like get up and like be active. Don't just like sit down in your chair, because like sitting down for too long is quite bad. And in school, try and be more confident. Say yes to like events, and like if there's a play which your class is trying to do, try and be like the main character, because this would like teach you to be more confident, which is very important in life. And like being a main character in like a play or something will honestly like make better memories in the future for you. I feel school is all about making good memories. Like don't worry about getting all A's and stuff like that, but think more about like making good memories with your friends and stuff like that. I feel like everyone graduates school, but not everyone really makes good memories with their friends. Maybe don't be like the best student in like your class or something like that, but like be more like an average student, because like being an average student will also allow you to have more time to like do other things, so like learn a new skill and stuff like that. Now, I didn't actually do this, but try and ask like a question after every class, because it'll help in like your thinking skills and also in like your speaking ability, and also build your confidence. And it will definitely make good memories also in the future. And also like appreciate your school teachers. Like after I finished high school, I'm now in university, I still keep in touch with my teachers. Like I follow them on Instagram, and like sometimes I would like reply to like their stories and stuff like that. You'll honestly miss them after school. And then store all of your memories of your friends and all in your phone, and don't delete them. I should have done this, but like you should definitely like take pictures and like videos of like all the activities with you and your friends and store them, because like after school you're definitely gonna miss them. So try and like keep all the memories like together, and like maybe like after 10 or 20 years then you can look back at it and it'll be very nice. Go out with your friends. Try and go out with your friends like at least once a week, because like school is all about making memories, and you are gonna like miss your friends after like school finishes, and you have to like cherish those moments together. Don't study during holidays. Much better to study when classes start than on holidays, because you're not going to remember everything which you have read. So honestly, don't study during your holidays. Enjoy your holidays, please. And I also want to say that like nobody is going to ask you in like college or like in university what grades you actually got in your exams and stuff like that. It's not going to matter. The main thing is that like you meet the minimum requirements to like go to college and go to university, and that's really good enough. Try and fit time to like read storybooks. I think when I was in secondary school, I used to read a lot of storybooks. When I approached high school and college, I completely stopped reading storybooks, and now only like I'm trying to build a habit of reading books. I honestly like feel like books are very important, because like some like books are like quite a good like stress reliever, like especially fictional books. They're very good stress reliever, and like sometimes I would like read them before like I go to bed and stuff like that. And I just feel like books are like an escape in some sort of way. If you're reading like non-fictional books and stuff like that, they are made by an author with years of like experience, and like all of the experience has been like rewritten and like written by the author over and over again until it's become like this beautiful like piece. Books like consist of like years of a person's knowledge all boiled down into a couple of pages. I also want to say that like you are not meant to know what you're supposed to be when you grow up. I think we live in this place where we are supposed to know what we are supposed to do when we grow up before we even get our driving license. I think it's just quite messed up. Like I am 20 right now, and I still don't know what I'm meant to do or what I'm going to do. 10 years ago, me would be quite surprised that I actually started YouTube. I feel I just started YouTube because like I thought it'd be fun, and it is fun, and like that's how life is. Just go along with the flow. I might be doing something else like 10 years from now, and that is completely fine. Like it's all part of the process. So honestly, you do not need to have everything figured it out. In fact, you should have nothing figured out when you're in high school. There's still plenty of time for you. So just trust the process, see what you enjoy, and like do something which you enjoy and try and be consistent with it. And if you don't like it anymore, then it's fine. Change your mind, do something else. That's all part of life. There's a quote from Oscar Wilde which I like to say: if you want to be a grocer or a general or a politician or a judge, you will invariably become it. That is your punishment. If you never know what you want to be, if you live what some might call the dynamic life, but I will call the artistic life, if each day you are unsure of who you are and what you know, you will never become anything. And that is your reward. I don't see like how we are meant to like figure everything out when like our brain like keeps on evolving and like keeps on changing. But that is also the beauty of life. Like we are not meant to actually like become something, but instead we can like become like anything we actually like want to do. So just relax, you are just a kid, trust the process, just go with the flow, everything will be fine. You do not need to have everything figured out. Take your time, relax. And also I feel with like teenagers and all, we are comparing a lot on like social media and stuff like that. So please do not compare yourself with anyone. Don't compare yourself with grades, don't compare yourself with popularity, because honestly it doesn't even matter. Just have fun in school and like make memories with your friends. And like when you're young, you have like the most amount of time, but you also have like the least amount of money in your life, but that is still fine. So like just try a skill which you love. Try anything which you want to try. Like try playing an instrument, try to write in a diary or in a journal, and try and be consistent with it. And like if you don't like it, it's alright to like stop it and like try something else. Like Roger Federer, he didn't like just start off with like playing tennis. He also like played baseball and like played other sports, and like in the end, then only he like found tennis, and then only like he played it. There's this good TED talk which I'll put inside the description below, which says like why falling behind is like good. So honestly, just try anything you love. You are still young, you have plenty of time. Try something and like try and be consistent with it. And also do not sit with your devices for too long. We have like the rest of our lives with our phones and stuff like that, so don't just be using your phone all the time, and like don't just stare at the screen for a long time. I feel we're coming to this age where like reality is like an escape from the internet. When you're young, you do not have such a need to be using the internet for so long, so try not to use your devices for too long. And also try and like arrive to class late, and like try and break some rules, and like maybe try and skip class sometimes, and just try and break some rules, not all of them, just some of them. Because like first of all, that will give you like good memories in the future, which is important. And second of all, that will also teach you like a lot of things about like what actually occurs after that. But like the main thing is that you do not hurt anyone. Have a diary and try and write in it like, every day. Because like honestly, like having a diary and like writing in it will make you like much better as a writer. Like writing about your thoughts and stuff like that is honestly very therapeutic. And this might be like a lot of info to do and stuff like that. And honestly, you don't need to do everything. Just go with the flow. Like school is all just about going with the flow, and like don't stress about anything in school, and like enjoy school and like make memories. You are going to miss school. And on a serious note, a lot of bullying also happens in school, and if you are getting bullied, you have to tell someone. I think like there's this like fear of like telling someone if you are getting bullied, but trust me, if you are getting bullied, please talk to someone. Like talk to your parents, or like tell on your teachers or whatever. That is completely fine. And I'll just like to end this video with: be calm, enjoy school, make memories in school, go with the flow in school, and remember that like you are going to miss school, so like savor those memories and cherish all of the moments. You do not have to stress on anything in school, just go with the flow, and remember that all will be well in the end. Alright, that's it for this video, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.